As you can see, I need to join the single lane with a very low speed due to the crowded traffic. I will turn to the right on the next junction. This turn leads towards Biltema parking area. This parking area is commonly used by examiners. Hi guys, welcome to Clear Road Driving. Today I am back with another real exam route. I will be driving towards Östra Huset on the E20 motorway. Examiners choose this route if the traffic condition on the road is not crowded, because of the fact that the destination is a bit far from the exam center. I would say that this exam route is one of the challenging routes in Helsingin. Specifically, while driving on the motorway, the lane that one has to drive on is confusing for new drivers. I will explain about what lanes to choose when driving on the motorway and other tricky areas on this exam route. So, even if you are not aiming to take your practical exam in Helsingin, you will still get valuable information for your driving license exam. So, please bear with me until the end of the video. As usual, I would like to remind you guys to subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and share the videos as well. Until the roundabout that leads to the motorway, I will drive on the same road as the road I drove on my practical exam. But this route diverges from my practical exam route for most part of the road. You can get my practical exam route on the link that is displayed now. On this roundabout, if the examiner tells you to drive toward the centrum, you will have to turn left on the second exit. If you know this area and if you don't see the direction board carefully, this is easy to mistakenly drive straight on the first exit to drive toward this centrum. Watch out the cyclist and speed bump warning. The lanes are merging. I will check my left mirror and left blind spot before driving to the single lane. Another merging lane sign, and I will have to check my right mirror and right blind spot before driving to the single lane. The right lane is ending soon, and I will have to switch to the left lane. I will turn to the right on the next roundabout. I will drive straight on the next roundabout. This exam route is the same as my practical exam route until the next roundabout. During my practical exam, the examiner took me to the E6 Oslo Motorway. But today, I will drive towards E20. So I will use the first exit on the next roundabout. I will use the first exit on the next roundabout also. I will drive towards E20 on the next roundabout. The speed limit is already 70 km per hour, but there is a sharp curve ahead, and I will have to control my speed while driving on the curve. It is the leftmost lane and the middle lane that lead towards E20. Additionally, the car in front of me is driving way below the 70 km per hour speed limit. So this is a good time to switch to the middle lane and pick up a speed that is close to 70 km per hour. The two lanes are merging soon, so I will have to check my left mirror and left blind spot before driving to the single lane. If you drive on this road during busy hour of the day, there is a high chance that you will face a traffic build-up at this point. On the video displayed now, I am driving on this road during busy hour of the day. I can see the stoplight of multiple cars coming on, so I will have to be cautious of my speed. As you can see, I need to join the single lane with a very low speed due to the crowded traffic. My current lane and the two lanes that are to the right and to the left of me lead towards E20 Stockholm. So I will have to switch to the right lane, since that is the rightmost lane of the lanes that lead towards my destination. The next exit leads towards Östra Hökhuset, so I will leave the motorway on the next exit. I will indicate to the right, and while my indicator is running, I turn my head and check the right lane. In the meantime, I check my right mirror. When I reach close to the broken lane separator, I check my right mirror and right blind spot once again and make a switch to the right lane. I need to reduce my speed to the new 50 km/h speed limit. The Östra Hökhuset turn is later down the road marked by the green circle. But before the Östra Hökhuset turn, there are two junctions, and in both cases I have priority. On the first junction, I have priority because I am on the thicker part of the sign I marked by the red circle. On the second junction, vehicles from the right side have giveaway sign as marked by the yellow circle. I will turn to the right on the next intersection. Please be aware that the stop line that I marked by the green circle is for the traffic light that is ahead. So, if the traffic light becomes red, vehicles have to stop before the stop line I marked by the green circle. This is to avoid cars from blocking the intersection when the traffic light is red. However, the traffic light applies only for vehicles that are going straight and passes through the traffic signal, not for cars that are turning on the intersection. You can see the stop signal sign I marked by the red circle. Transport Agency's definition of the stop signal sign mentions that if the sign is placed before a traffic signal, it applies for vehicles passing through the signal. Additionally, the I-Shore Court definition of the sign specifically mentions that vehicles making a turn before the traffic signal can do so even if the traffic signal is red. When considering this traffic light, it actually makes sense that only vehicles that are going straight should stop when the traffic light is red, because the traffic light becomes red only when a pedestrian presses the button that is displayed now, and forcing vehicles that will not pass through the pedestrian crossing to stop does not add any value in protecting a pedestrian that is crossing the road. I will turn back using the parking area on the left side. Because of the giveaway sign, I will have to make sure that I have a safe gap before driving to the new road. Positioning the car on the correct lane at this point is very important, so that I will not have to make a last-minute lane change later down the road. I am driving back using E20, so my current lane is the correct lane that I will have to use. On the acceleration lane, as usual, I accelerate to a speed that is close to the speed limit of the road, and I indicate early. While accelerating, I look my left mirror, and I also turn my head to the main road and look for a safe gap. When I reach at the broken lane separator, I check my left mirror and left blind spot once again, and switch to the main lane if it is safe. At this point, I will follow the sign towards Hinsingen, but as you can see on the signboard ahead of me, it is the two left lanes that will lead towards Hinsingen, so I will have to switch to the left lane. I will wait the lorry to pass, and I will switch to the left lane after checking my internal mirror, left blind spot, and indicating to the left. I am on the rightmost lane of the two lanes that lead to my destination. I just need to maintain a speed that is close to the speed limit of the road, keep a proper distance from the vehicles in front of me, look through my internal mirror every now and then, and also look the signboards in good time to make sure that I am on the correct lane and make a lane switch as early as possible if needed. I need to stay on the right lane to go to Hinsingen. I can already see that the left lane leads towards Hinsingen. I will follow the direction towards the road 155, and as you can see the direction board, I can use both the left and the right lane to go towards 155. So I will switch to the right lane when the lane separator becomes broken. I will follow the direction toward this backup lane, and as you will see on the next direction board, my current lane leads toward this backup lane. I will turn to the right on the next junction. This turn leads toward this Biltema parking area. This parking area is commonly used by examiners. I will drive to the left on the next junction. Because I am driving on the thicker section of the cross, I have priority on the next intersection. I am back to traffic workit. Thank you for watching this video. If you get useful information from this video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the like button and share the videos as well.